You hypocrites. Dear friends, Jesus in the Gospel of St. Luke shares with us these words. Why do you see the speck that is in your brother's eye and not notice the log that is in your own eye? You hypocrites, take away the log that is in your own eye. Hypocrite is a word derived from Greek hypokritos, which means an actor who acts from under a mask. The true identity of the man is hidden behind the mask. Each time we see the fault of others, we put on a mask and become blind to our own true nature. Nothing so blinds us to our own faults as our preoccupation with the faults of others. The faults which we find most hateful in others are precisely the ones that plague our own lives. Thomas Merton, in his book New Seeds of Contemplation, says, "It is true that for me sanctity consists in being myself, and for you sanctity consists in being yourself. For me to be a saint means to be myself. Therefore, the problem of sanctity and salvation is in fact the problem of finding out who I am and of discovering my true self." A lady moved her residence to a new settlement. As she settled down in her new residence, her friends came to meet her and they asked, "How is the new residence? How are your neighbors?" And the lady replied, "Oh, my neighbors, they are so untidy, so unclean. Look at their house, it is so unclean. Look at the clothes drying on the drying line, it is so untidy, not washed properly. Look at the children, they too are not clean." The guests listened to her and then moved to the window, opened the window and looked at the building. To their great surprise, they found the building was clean, the clothes drying on the drying line was good, the children were clean, and the guests summoned this lady and said, "Madam, I believe the uncleanness is not on their building, but it is on your window pane." That is true. We see through the window pane of our conditioning and see faults in others, mistakes in others. Jesus today asked this question: why do you see the speck in your brother's eye, but do not notice the log in your own eye? Jesus does not give an answer. We have to find out our own answers. And definitely all of us know the answer is because we want to feel superior to the other. Each time I point an accusing finger at another, each time I judge another, I feel superior to the person whom I judge. Therefore today the Lord is inviting us, take away the log from your eye and then you'll be able to see better. Thomas Merton once again tells us very clearly that holiness consists in finding out who you truly are. Who am I? This is an important question that we need to ask. We have identified ourselves with so many realities of this world, but the greatest reality is the reality that in the depth of our being, we are all fashioned in the image and likeness of God. And at that level, there is no distinction between rich and poor. No distinction between learned and not learned. At that level, we are all interconnected beings, and hence there is no need to point an accusing finger at another. We can accept others unconditionally, love them unconditionally. As we listen to the advice of Jesus to take away the log from our own eyes, let us pray that the Lord may help us to understand who we truly are beyond the logs that we have put before our eyes, and discover the truth about ourselves, our true self, made in the image and likeness of God.